Hello student, this video lecture is prepared for the heat transfer subject and I will discuss the unit number 6, that is evaporation. So in the previous lecture I had discussed forced circulation evaporator, construction and working and application. Then today's lecture I will discuss the multiple effect evaporation system and comparison of forward feed and backward feed arrangement. So let us start the lecture. So before going into details of multiple effect evaporation system, first I will discuss what is meant by single effect evaporation system. When a single evaporator is put into the service, that means in industry, and vapor leaving the evaporator are condensed and discarded, this method is known as the single effect evaporator. So here we had already discussed about the economy of the evaporator. That means how many water is evaporated per kg of steam. So that is called the economy. So generally the economy of this single effect evaporator is always less than 1. For example, for single effect evaporator, we have to use 1 kg of, for evaporation of 1 kg of water. From the solution, we required 1 to 1.3 kg of steam. So higher economy is required for the single effective evaporator. So there are two methods by increasing the economy of the evaporator. So first one method is the multiple effect evaporation system and second one is vapor recompression. So that we will discuss in next part. So first we will discuss what is meant by multiple effect evaporation system. So method of increasing the evaporation per kilograms of steam by employing, that means using a series of evaporators between steam supply and condenser, is known as multiple effect evaporation system. So instead of using one effect evaporator, we can use the series of evaporators, and by using the steam supply in between that each evaporator, or maintaining that steam supply between the each evaporator and condenser, we can use the series of evaporators. So by using this we can increase the economy of the evaporation. So what is happening in this case? The evaporators are arranged in a series so that the vapor from one evaporator is fed to the heat source for the next one, which is operating under lower pressure and temperature. Okay, that means when one evaporator is produce the vapor, that vapor is fed to the another evaporator which is connected in a series as a heating media, and that second evaporator is operated at lower pressure and temperature, and each unit in series is called as effect. Okay, so if we add one evaporator and then another, that is called the effect. So suppose if we are having triple effect evaporator, the first effect evaporator is operated at atmospheric pressure, then second and third are under vacuum, and steam is fed to the first effect, and then vapor from the third effect is condensed in a condenser and it is connected to the vacuum pump. Okay, so in this way we can operate the evaporation system to increase the economy. So this is called a multiple effect evaporation system. Here the triple effect means there are 3 evaporators connected in series. Sometimes there may be double effect. Double means there are 2 evaporators are connected in a series. So there are some methods which is useful for feeding the multiple evaporation system. So there are three methods. First one is the forward feed, backward feed and mixed feed. So first we will discuss what it means by forward feed arrangement or forward feed method, then backward and then mixed feed. So if we look at this figure number 6.8 is called a forward feed arrangement for feeding multiple effective evaporation system. So in this in this system, there are three evaporators are connected in a series. So the liquid feed. So this is the liquid feed flow in the same direction as the steam flow. Okay, so here the feed is fed from first evaporator, and steam is also admitted for first evaporator. Then the vapor produced from this evaporator is fed to the second evaporator. Similarly, the thick liquor obtained from this evaporator is fed to the second. Again, the evaporation is carried out here in second effect. The vapor is produced, then it is fed to the third effect as a heating media, and concentrated liquor, that is thick liquor, is produced from this second evaporator is again fed to the third effect. And finally, the vapor generated in the last effect is sent to the condenser and vacuum generating system, and the final product we are obtained from last evaporator, that is called a thick liquor. So in this case, the pressure P1 is greater than P2 and P3. That means these two evaporators is having less pressure than this. So this is called a forward feed arrangement. That means steam and feed or heating media and feed of each evaporator is having same direction. So it is called a forward feed evaporation system. Then there is another system known as the backward feed. So in this backward feed arrangement, so this is actually backward feed arrangement. So this is forward and this is backward. So in this case, you have to add the feed at the last effect. So this is the last effect, and you have to add the steam in a first effect. So vapor produced from first effect is sent to the second, then from vapor produced in a second effect is again sent to the third effect. So there is no change in direction of heating media, but you have to change the direction of feed. So you have to feed the material or that solution in third evaporator. After evaporation is taking place, then this material or this thick liquor is sent to the second evaporator, and after that, after concentration is taking place in the second, then again this thick liquor is sent to the first evaporator, and final product or final thick liquor is obtained from first evaporator. So this is called a backward feed. Backward feed means steam and feed both are opposite. In forward feed, steam and feed both are in same direction. So generally this type of arrangement is used for viscous liquids, highly viscous liquids, because the temperature of this evaporator is higher as compared to the other two evaporators. And here also the pressure condition is same, P1 is greater than P2 is greater than P3. Then this is the last feeding method known as the mixed feed. So in this arrangement, the steam is admitted to the first effect and the vapor leaving from the first effect is sent to the second effect, and then again from second effect to the third effect. But in this case, the feed, that is weak liquor or weak solution, is admitted into the middle effect. Suppose this is the middle evaporator, or middle, we can say the effect or intermediate effect. Then this solution after concentration is fed to the first effect, and from that first effect the thick liquor is again sent to the third effect. So here we obtain the final product or final concentration of that weak liquor. So this is called a mixed feed system. Okay. So in these three systems, first forward system, we are having steam and feed in the same direction. In backward method, steam and feed is having in opposite direction. And in mixed feed condition, you have to add the feed in a intermediate evaporator. Then we will discuss forward feed and backward feed arrangement. So in this first case, that is forward case, the concentrated liquor is parallel to the steam flow. In backward case, obviously it is opposite. Forward feed does not require pump, backward feed required pump. In forward feed, the cold feed solution heating is done in first effect, and in backward feed it is done in each effect. Then generally in forward feed, the last effect is having temperature lower and viscosity is higher. But in case of backward feed, the first effect evaporator is having temperature higher and viscosity is lowest. In case of forward feed, the maintenance charges and power cost is less because there is no pump. But in case of backward feed, we are using pump and maintenance charges and power means electric power charges are higher. In forward feed arrangement, less effective thermally. That means thermally by using, or you can say as the point of temperature, it is less effective. But in case of backward feed, it is highly effective. It is more economically in steam, forward feed, and at low value of feed temperature, backward feed gives higher economy. And last one is the forward feed is a common one, means it is simple to operate, but backward feed system is not easy to operate, or it is not common. So today I am concluding this lecture. So in this lecture I had discussed about what is meant by multiple effect evaporator. First we had discussed single effect, then multiple effect evaporation. Then we had discussed what is meant by forward feed, backward feed and mixed feed. And at the end of lecture, I had discussed the comparison between forward feed and backward feed arrangement. So remaining part we will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.